Howdy YouTube, a Blissful Goats here with another deck profile, and we've got a very interesting Spright deck today. Do you want to say something about it?
Well, it's just sprites with a couple of normal monsters in it, a couple of Nilla bricks.
Oh god, yeah, this is going to be hilarious.
See what happens.
Okay, let's show it, shall we?
So, obviously, we're playing sprites. Go open up your 3 blues.
Yeah, do you want to just...
Yeah, sure. Everybody should be aware of what they do by now.
Yep.
And then, blue's best friend, which is Jet.
Ah, yes.
Run your basic kind of...
So, yeah, that's the graph, that's the scam.
Run the basic negators at 1
Yep.
for that, and then Sprite Pixies is a nice little tech for anything you can't climb over.
Ah, yeah, makes sense.
And then, even though Ronin Toadin is gone, we are brave, and we run 3 swap frogs.
Okay, so, how badly did that hit affect the deck?
Ronin Toadin definitely crippled a little bit of consistency. I mean, initially, before everything happened, I genuinely thought that this card was the problem card.
Yeah, honestly, I thought my prediction was that I was going to get hit as well.
Yeah, exactly. But no, Ronin Toadin definitely was the correct choice. And then the beginning of the spice.
Come on then, let's see it.
Run 3 Frog the Jam.
Frog the Jam,
this
good
is
god.
a particularly good target because I don't really want to be putting Swap Frog in grave. Heinous, I know. But
Okay.
if I've got Swap Frogs in hand, I prefer them to be there than have Frog the Jam, to
Okay.
be honest. And sending them is easy res.
Could you explain why, for people who don't know much about this deck?
So, because I'm only running 3 Frog the Jam, 3 Swap Frog,
Yep.
the engine of getting Frog out first turn was a little bit iffy. I say iffy, but it just wasn't as consistent.
Gotcha.
And now I'd rather see Swap Frog in hand because we've got a little bit more spice showing up. But
Yeah.
these are obviously great discards because I don't really want to discard Swap Frog either for Frog the Jam. So if we open 2 Swap Frogs and a Nilla, you're kind of laughing.
Okay, guys, just so you know, this came first today, by the way.
And then your classic Sprite Spice, bit of Imperia.
Yeah, that's something.
Funny upstart lizard, we love that.
With the moustache.
Ibly, because we hate everybody and we want to run some kind of floodgate. Soul Scissors, a recurring level 2 that when it comes back pops a monster. Now, if it reses itself by its own effect when something is destroyed by battle or card effect, it is banished when it leaves. However, it makes a really particularly good elf target.
Yeah, I can
because it
imagine.
still triggers when you pull it from grave.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
That's pretty good tech.
Red Resonator, so we're winning in time. I main deck this, it's not a side deck option.
So what does it do again?
Red Resonator is normal summon, and then I can special summon a level 4 off the back of it, or lower.
Yep.
And then when special summoned, if it's the last thing in chain, because it's got that awful clause, gain life equal to something on the field. Normally a gigantic, because I need that 3/2.
Yeah.
But this also techs in because it pulls Imperia, it pulls Swap Frog, it pulls all kinds of things to let me stay in engine.
Got it.
Cap Shell, Imperia 2, if you will.
Okay.
Good. It's a good draw card. I'm basically using this in Imperia to constantly recur my hands.
So what does it do? Just want to see this one?
If I send it for a link, a synchro, or a fusion as a mat, I can draw a card. If I detach it from an Ixie, I can draw a card. And then if it is tributed, I can draw a card as well. But with a brick of level 2s, I don't see me doing that.
It makes total sense.
Next bit of spice is Scythe. Now, I don't run, well, with Hulk gone, I can't do the TG Wonder thing. I never did that, so, keep that on record. What we do with this is we summon it from extra with Mannequin Cat, which we will see a little bit later.
Ah, right. More spice.
More spice. 3 Lightning Storms.
Do you want to put the monsters to the other side? Yeah.
Oh, 3
guys,
Lightning Storms.
I want to say I was playing Striker today. This fucked me over several times.
And then we never punish on 3 Prosperities as well.
Nice. Did you ever get Astra or anything today?
No, I've actually been alright with Prosperity today. I've done lots and lots of banishing, but we'll get to that.
Nice.
Then, your obvious Sprite stuff here.
Yeah,
Starters at 3. I run Smashers at 2. Excellent little bit of removal there.
Good. Because I started, that card's always insane to me. Because like Sprites, it reminds me of Burning Abyss a lot.
Yeah.
And the last thing Burning Abyss needed was an Infinity Launcher.
Yeah, literally. And then Gamma Burst.
That's the attack points one, right?
That's the attack points one. I never really get to resolve this card's second effect, which is banish it from grave.
No.
But it is also a really good, Smasher's target.
Yeah.
Or, this as well.
And I can wing. I think, didn't you beat me with that card once?
Yes. Gamma Burst, if you can clear a field and get 4 sprites up, it's game.
Yeah.
And then, actually, yeah, that's fine, we'll take the sprites out. And then some more Sakis. Called by the Grave.
Yeah.
Can't play around it, so might as well see it. Monster Reborn.
Yep.
Gotta love it. Rip Kazuki. And Mass Change 2.
Dark Law?
Dark Law. We run a lot of dark targets in the deck.
And these days, you've got to have your graveyard answers.
Exactly. Onto the traps. People are already guessing this, but 3 Imperms.
Is that the only hand trap you've got?
Yes, Imperm is the only hand trap I run in the main deck, other than Pixies, if you count that.
So what do you do if you're going second?
Side evenly matched.
Gotcha.
Or just attempt to play through it. At Sheffield yesterday, I had to play through 2 T-Jifters. And didn't negate either of them, and still got through it. And
nice.
Then a very powerful Sprite card.
Oh yeah, that card gave me a lot of shit.
Yeah, this thing is busted. I mean, you end my ending boards have changed now, where I'll normally end with a Gigantic with 1/6 in defense and an Elf, which means I've got targets for this normally.
And you know what? I gotta say, it's quite refreshing that these are the kind of end boards most likely ending on now, not these 5-negate monstrosities anymore.
Exactly, yeah.
Thanks to probably because of things like Dark Ruler and Forbidden Droplet. Yeah, that's not really viable anymore.
Then taking a quick gander at the extra deck, I wish I'd organised this. We got a Sprite Spright.
Okay.
Now, yesterday I was funny about this card and I didn't like it, and I didn't know why, and it was because I'd not seen the line. This would be great for dumping Nimble Angler, which I don't run. So in this case, I dump Red Resonator from deck.
Yes.
To try and gain life.
Would you ever consider the Nimble Engine, or is it not?
Oh, yes, 100%. I mean, if I was running the Nimbles, I would actually probably drop the Frogs, but Frog Pajam's hilarious.
The memes.
Yeah, literally. 3 Sprite Elf.
That's the best card.
This is one of the best Sprite cards. People like Gigantic, but I mean... You got starters. So.
I think I hand trapped that both in all of our games, didn't I?
Yes, basically. So
because I know the score.
A little bit of a board clearer.
Oh, here. I love this card. Yeah.
I used to run this with IP, but now with the prevalence of IP in the game, I just use other people's. If IP comes up, I
save extra space for that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did you get to do that today?
I got to summon that and ditch a very strong math mech off the field.
Did you get to use someone else's IP today?
No. Unfortunately, it was quick linked off before I got chance. Into our Xyz, we've got Gigantic.
The standard, yep.
We have then got, on top of that, as you'd expect with the Frogs in deck,
yep.
2 totally awesome. Not 3, only 2.
Yeah, honestly, I think he's safe now.
Yeah.
I think with the hit, Toad's perfectly fine nowadays.
Same in our rank 2s, we've got Mannequin Cat. This card is absolutely busted.
Power of the Cat, boys.
Honestly, I'm summoning Scythe from deck, I'm summoning Blue from deck, all kinds of silly things. Sky Cavalry Centauria, because it's just good. It is just good, we love it. A Cat Shark, for in case I decide I need to be doing lots of damage with Gigantic. Get a couple OTKs in that, that's nice.
Is that good in time?
It is good in time as well. And then we run Downard and Zeus, because we have lots of Downard targets here.
The best Burning Abyss cards right now.
Yeah, and then obviously you've already seen the mask change, so we've got Dark Law on there.
Did he come up today?
Dark Law came up today, actually won me my game against Mathmex. I had to normal summon a DD Crow and mask change it by pitching Swap Frog, and it just won.
Like, if it works, it works.
And then finally, in our side deck, we have got 3 DD Crows.
Yep.
Which is huge. I love this card. It is, again, not once per turn.
Yeah.
So.
God, this card makes me feel like an old man. I was playing for like 3 years when this card first came out.
Really?
Yeah, it came out in 2008, didn't it, I think?
I have no idea.
Well, it was around the Gladiator Beast, that era.
Oh, God, so it was like a long...
Yeah, so I feel like an old man whenever I say this card.
With Tearlaments and Branded still about, and with Red Reboot gone, Eldritch has come back a little bit. So we're now not maining, but siding 3 non-fusion area.
What's this do?
It means neither player can fusion. Now, I know what you're saying. You've got Dark Law. Dark Law doesn't fusion summon.
Yeah, you're using the mask change.
Special from deck.
That's actually really...
fine.
Okay, 1 second making mental lore of this card. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, literally. And then as another set of 3, and I see it as a set of 3, I might get cringed for this. There's 2 Dark Rulers and a Mystic Mine. Now...
that's a bit of an odd ratio, isn't it?
It is. I don't need Dark Ruler, really. A lot of the time I can kind of play through it. This is if I'm going against somebody who's got a little bit more than expected. If I'm forced to go second.
Or if I imagine that's good in the mirror match.
It is. It is really good in the mirror. Today I actually sided out from my side 3 Winter Cherries.
So why 2 Ruler and 1 Mine? Why that ratio?
I don't want 3 Mine in my deck. I'm not that degenerate. I don't run any dive for it, which does mean I have to top deck it, which is a little bit sacky. But I am running only a 40-card deck with 3 Prosperities in it, Epiria and Capshell.
Gotcha.
So a lot of the time I'm seeing lots. And, Prosby, take the mine. one more red resonator.
For time, I imagine.
Just more for time again, if I'm having a bad time. 2 evenly matched, because I'm not made of money, he says, playing the Spright core.
God, yeah, this card needs another reprint, yeah.
It's coming back out in Mama.
Oh, yes, so it is, yeah.
And Frog, and non-fusion area, actually.
Nice.
I did it first. And then our final one is Imperial Iron Wall. Now, I see a lot of stuff at locals where Banish is heavy.
Yeah.
Going to Sheffield, this was important.
I mean, this is where I play Artifact Lancier, is it? Yeah.
I believe it's Lancier,
yeah. Well, I started that today, so I know the feeling.
Yeah, exactly. So this is turning off Kashtira La.
Thunder Dragons.
It kind of cripples me, but if I put this in, sometimes I'm umming and ahhing and I take smashes out.
Is it one of those, like, it's worth the risk?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm running this, if I put these in and I'm like, I really need to keep my deck tight, I'll drop the 2 smashes and I will drop Mass Change 2. Yeah. And then Dark Lord just becomes a Prosby target, like a free Prosby and extra I can just send.
Okay.
And that is my my Frog the Jam Spright deck.
Thanks, man. Thanks, guys. Okay, see you guys in the next video.